This is a toy spot on Halloween Michael Myers. Now this Michael Myers comes to us from the Rob Zombie remake, as opposed to the 1978 Halloween. There's the back of the box here. It says, inside every one of us there exists a dark side. Most people rise above it, but some are consumed by it until there's nothing left but pure evil. And then we have a picture of Michael Myers here. Okay, so there's the packaging. Nothing really interesting, although I do like the back. You probably won't be able to see it all that well, but on the back there's the face that they used in the posters for Halloween. Okay. We'll open this guy up and we'll have a look at the figure. So here we have Michael Myers out of the packaging. I had mentioned earlier about the face in the packaging. I just wanted to give you guys a better look at it. Very nice, actually. I do like that they've put that in the at the back of the packaging. Although you don't see it until you take the figure out, of course. But putting that aside, if we have a look at the figure. Not a bad figure. I really did not like the remake of Halloween. I found it was alright from the point Michael Myers broke out till the end of the movie, but that whole beginning with him as a kid, and yeah, that whole thing with him as a kid and his stepfather is just an alcoholic, and his mother is a stripper, and his sister is a she's been around kind of thing. I don't know. I did not like that at all. And for any person that loves the old Halloween movie, the best part about Michael Myers turning bad or snapping was the fact that he was just an average kid, and you just didn't get that in this movie. It was like, if anybody was in that same similar situation, would they not have had that same thing happen, and would they not have ultimately become this guy? But yeah, that's my beef with the movie. If we just talk about the figure here, the mask isn't bad. I don't know. As a whole, this figure is very disappointing. For one thing, he's in a permanent position that you actually have to have him on his base for him to really stand properly. Just to put him down on anything, it's hit or miss as to whether you're going to get him to stand. Like his feet don't really move all that well to the point that you could balance him correctly. I also wish, I have to say that I did love the way Michael Myers looked near the end of the movie once he had his mask on. It would have been nice if they had captured it a little bit better in this figure. I know in the movie he had like his hair was a little more messed up. I don't really like that you can see his eyes as well as you can. I mean, that's a bit disappointing. But I mean, my biggest gripe with this figure is this. It's just horrible. But talking about bases, he does also come with a piece of grass here from the cemetery. You'll notice there's two pegs at the top here. Those pegs also go into these holes here. I'll just snap that in now. Snap it in. There we go. And he also comes with a Meyers Tombstone with the holes, and those will just sit on top as well. It's the first time I'm doing this, so there we go. And when that's in, then you can stand Michael right, so he's not falling all over the place. And I find even putting him in the base, just, I don't know, this figure. There we go. Get a better shot of that here. Move this guy back. There we go. Accessories also that he comes with is the alternative head. This was the mask he was wearing when he broke out. If you've seen both versions of the Rob Zombie movie, he breaks out in two different ways. In the director's cut, two guards bring in a girl and start raping her in front of him, and he basically just walks out, which I thought was so stupid. The theatrical movie, he's actually being shackled and escorted out by guards, and he breaks free, kills them, and then escapes. But also comes with two knives. The more iconic butcher knife, and also a little knife there as well. Both soaked in blood. That's about it for the figure. Very disappointed with the figure. I also don't like that they've put so much blood on his hands. I guess it's more realistic, but I'm disappointed by it. Articulation. He's got that same swivel arm that NECA usually puts in their figures. He's also got just a swivel shoulder. No articulation in the waist, no articulation in the knees. He's basically a statue. And then of course his head can bend. I know I've rambled on in this review. Overall, I'd say he's a disappointing figure. I'm a huge fan of Michael Myers, so I mean, this is a bit upsetting to get a figure like this. I kind of hope they had done a better job, but he's not even going to stand in the base. Anyways, there he is, Toy Spot on Rob Zombie's Michael Myers.